Hey, howdy, folks. It's NotJay, and I've got a full house. We've got Devin, the OG, the original Grognard.
Hello.
We got Bob from Black Market Studios.
Hi,
Thank you
everybody.
so much for joining us.
You are welcome. Thanks for having me, sir.
Oh, yeah. And McMurray, just
What's
in the
up?
nick of time.
What's up?
So, already got a comment. We had a comment at 6:56, 34 minutes before we went live, saying, "Good evening, early because I might be late as usual." So, Dave, if you're out there, welcome.
Is that Dave Mack?
No, Dave Hall.
Oh, what's up, Dave Hall?
Hey, Dave.
He may or may not be out there. If he is, howdy. If not, we'll say howdy later. So, anywho, thank you. My goal tonight, and we're going to be on for a fair amount of time because, well, one, I haven't been on my stream for much this week, so I've got some time. Two, I need to get this bad boy done.
Yeah, buddy.
And three, I'm all alone. The wife is in Kansas City, so I got that going for me. As my mom used to say, it keeps me out of pool halls and massage parlors. That's why she never had a problem with my brother and I spending money on this stuff because when we were kids, because she knew we could be in doing other stuff that was just as expensive, if not more so.
Yeah.
And she never had to bail us out of jail, so I mean, we had that going for us, which is nice. So, anywho, what you working on there, Bob?
At the moment, I'm working on getting my camera to focus on this guy. This guy here.
Well, there you go.
This giant.
Oh.
He's enormous.
Yeah. Well, that's normally what giant means, but yeah, you're right. He's enormous.
He's bigger. He may even be bigger than the Warhammer giant.
That's a big boy, Bob.
Where'd you get him at?
Here is if I can figure out how. There, see that figure in my hand?
Hold on. Let me get you.
Yeah.
Let me get you. There we go.
See that side by his head in my hand is a regular 28 millimeter orc.
Damn.
Yeah, that gives you an idea of the scale of this giant. It's for this game. I don't know, the last argument of kings.
Well, he wins. Oh, is that what you were doing the tree for?
Mountain Jotnar, I believe, is what it's called.
Yeah, that tree you were showing on the Rocky's War Room page.
Yeah,
that was amazing too.
And I got some of the leather done.
That's just amazing stuff, buddy.
Thanks. You just notice he looks like a skull there in his leather, doesn't it? Huh.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Thanks. I think it's cool. Yeah, these are I use oil paints, so the flesh is kind of shaky right now, but that's because it hasn't got the final magic done to it yet.
Well, that's okay. Dave Hull is with us here. He says, "But I'm here." And he says, "A giant on a tiny screen." Oh, very nice giant. Now on a large screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the whole, hey, I'm going to show stuff off, show other people's stuff off. If I'm going to call it out, I need to kind of put them on the forefront, right?
Yeah, so, I'm not used to that whole camera thing yet either.
I'm working it. I'm figuring it out. I'm doing something, I think I'll go back. There we go.
Yeah, I'm still figuring out these oil paints too, which that's still kind of new to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I've probably watched all the videos I can possibly watch, and it's just a matter of hands-on doing it now.
Right. Makes sense. All right. So let's let's address the gorilla in the room here. I'm to the point now where all I have to do is paint everything that is white haze gray on this side of the ship.
What you got there?
It is a destroyer escort, basically 1/350th scale.
Yeah.
And it's the USS Tinsman. And let me go ahead and do this.
Is that for a game or is that just because it's fun?
No, it is my boss's grandfather's ship.
Oh.
And not just the same class. It's the actual Lindbergh actually made the ship that he commanded during World War II, USS Tinsman.
Nice.
And I found this model sitting in one of the back rooms at the lumberyard.
Oh, that's the one you found. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I told him, hey, I'm going to paint this up for you guys. And like I said, the white you're seeing here, which isn't a whole lot left on this side, but whatever is left white on this side, I'm going to be having to paint this haze gray color.
Right.
So finish that up. And then on this side, I actually found the actual plans from Bureau of Ships dated 1944, and this is the color design for the port side. Got a little more work to do on it. So
excellent.
But yeah, it's turned out nice. I need to get the black up into the superstructure. There's more black on the superstructure on this side than there was on the other side. And then the top, the decks and all the horizontal pieces, I've got deck. It's supposed to have a little bit of like a small boat shape of the dark gray right here and back here. And then everything else is going to be in what's known as deck blue. I might just say to hell with it and paint it all deck blue for giggles because I don't know.
I think I would keep it historically accurate.
Yeah, but as my brother pointed out, the only guy in Pike County that would be anal about that is the guy painting it.
Oh no, the guy that served on it might be too.
Well, he's dead.
Oh well, okay. Did you paint all that by hand? Just hand brush that?
Yeah.
That's pretty clean looking, buddy. I thought you masked it off and sprayed it. No,
this is all hand painted. When you get up close to it, there's some touch up that needs to be done, but I'm definitely going for, the 3-foot look,
Right on.
If it looks 3 foot, if it looks good at 3 foot, because it's also going to be in a picture case.
Right.
So, and I think we're going to, when we get to that point, it is going to sit in the picture case that has the flag that flew over the actual Tinsman during the Battle of Leyte Gulf.
Oh.
So,
okay, then.
Yeah. So that's what I got going here. McMurray, what are you painting?
I am still working on getting stuff ready to get primed. And
all right.
I'll be painting a 28 millimeter T28. So that ought to be interesting. That's not.
Now, is that one of those Soviet super tanks?
It's a multi-turreted tank. It's not the great big one, though.
That's like the T-36 or T-35.
Soviets had a number of multi-turreted tanks, most notably the T-28 and the T-35.
Yeah, T-35. That's right.
The T-28 is the smaller of those two.
All
And
right.
that's the one that I'm painting.
Very
In
good.
bolt action, at least, it's a reasonably feasible vehicle. I'm playing fins, so that sucks. Because that means it takes double pin markers, but whatever. Screw it. I don't give a shit. I'm not there to win. I'm there to have fun, and this should be a barrel of fun because I'm playing with a bunch of not even close to competitive stuff.
Yeah.
Like this thing, a T-20. Ooh, I need to paint it. Shit, I got to paint a T-26 too. Well, okay. I was about to say, because I'm playing with this thing, a regular T-26, one of the little T-26 with 2 machine gun turrets on it, and then a BT-42, which is basically a BT-7, the Soviet light tank, the Soviet fast light tank, that has a 105 millimeter howitzer crammed into the top of it like it's some sort of stunted KV-2.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
Well, that's what happens when you have a bunch of crappy Soviet tanks that then you're like, well, we got to put something in them. Well, we got these 105s. Well,
they're sitting there doing nothing.
yeah. Amo, bring your welder and get over here. Let's do this.
Right.
So, yep. Now, what I did with this T-28 that I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if it works, I originally had a resin print or a FDM printed model, right?
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
But the turrets looked god awful because you can't printing barrels or printing turrets that look good with barrels that look good in FDM is not easy.
No, it's not.
But what I did was I found the same file in resin. Well, I found the same file and I printed out the turrets scaled slightly down so that the little posts would still fit.
Right.
Printed it in resin. So now at least the turrets will look good. Well, screw it. All right, let's try it. Time to prime, baby. Prime time.
Do your thing.
Do what you want to do. Yep. So, all right. Well, there's that. Thank God I got this.
Now, Devin, I know you're not painting anything, but
oh no, I don't paint anymore. It'd be cheaper and better for my health if I were to start crack. But
I mean, there is that.
Well, yeah. So, no, I'm just.
I know a guy. No, not really. I mean, I bet you McMurray knows a guy. You know, being from Missouri, home of the meth house, the meth. I realized something, McMurray. There's 2 things that that Missouri's got going for it: meth house and puppy mills. And he's not there for me to jab at him. All right, fine, be that way.
Now I'm just piddling around playing on the computer. It's most of my life. We released a new DLC for Lock and Load Tactical Digital today, or it should have been released today. David should have pushed the button to make it active on Steam when he gets home. So
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, not even sure if it's actually live yet, but I was playing with that earlier, seeing how scenarios were my design. Probably.
Oh, is this for the Stalingrad business?
No. This is for Battles to the Rhine, which is the smaller module. Yeah, the Stalingrad. Again, we're waiting on maps from our map maker, and then we need to decide how we're going to do the counters. But that's all David's decision. So I'm hoping soon-ish.
Right.
But we'll see what happens.
Oh, you fell off again.
Yeah, it's just so dumb. I got the little message, try standing close to your router. I can see my router. Like, if I had a good booger lubed up, I could hawk a loogie onto my router from where I'm standing right now. But okay, sure.
I need you to pull over. I can't pull over anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Just, come on, man. Are you
I'm pulled over as far as I can go, sir.
Sir, you can't pull over any farther. Yes, sure. Yes, sir. Yeah. Just, come on, man.
No, I pulled you over? littering and littering and littering and smoking the reefer.
What a great movie.
Yeah. So for the viewers out there, if y'all haven't realized, there's just a crap ton of movie references also. And again, if that's not what you signed up for, sorry about you.
Yeah, sorry. You should also definitely go watch Super Troopers.
Watch lots of Super Troopers. Watch lots of Letterkenny. Watch a lot of Plebes.
Dude.
Is that not a great show?
It is. The last couple seasons aren't quite as good.
Yeah, but season 1 is just... It's got to be some of the best TV produced by the Brits. Right up there with the IT crowd.
Oh, it's fantastic. I realize it's probably a younger... I say that's not trying to be a dick. It's probably a younger viewership, but I really enjoyed... what's it called? The In-Betweeners also, but yeah.
And didn't watch that one. Not for any other reason than, well, I didn't.
That's fair. No, but absolutely, dude. That show is fucking hilarious. I didn't realize that it's still... It might not still be going, but that's a really recent show. Like that first... Plebes first aired in 2018.
Yeah. What the hell is my cat getting into? I'm hearing clanking of dishes.
Maybe he's doing the dishes for you.
Yeah, that's not it at all.
I could be.
Yeah, no. I know which one it is, and she is definitely not doing the dishes.
I don't know where mine's at. He's hidden somewhere.
Yeah. She's a little hellmonger. I love her to death. But she is a little hellmonger. She will...
Mongol all the hells?
She will do her best to... well, she likes being up in altitude. So we got her a cat tree, thinking, well, that'll calm her down. All that did was give her a more direct access to the valance over the front windows.
Nice.
So, but when she gets up there, she hangs out and she's happy. So I can't blame her for that, really.
Very fair, man. Very fair.
Whenever I ask Harley to do chores, she's always like, "Okay, I got no thumbs."
Yeah, exactly.
Always an excuse. Papa,
well, you know what? One of these days I'm gonna get a polydactyl cat, and he won't have that excuse.
I can't fault him. I can't argue with him. He's right.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do without thumbs.
I mean, I had a buddy of mine that would come over to my house. This was before I married Donna, and I had my dog there with me. And he would come up and go to the dog. It's like, you know why you're down there and I'm up here?
Thumbs, baby.
Thumbs. And, he'd bite his thumb. My dog would bite his thumb. Like, damn it. Why'd your dog bite me? Because you're annoying him. Stop annoying my dog. Well, tell him tell him stop biting me. Dude, he's the one that lives here, not you.
Quit showing off.
What do you have dog hair everywhere? You see the gray thing over there? Yeah, that's called a dog.
It has hairs.
It has lots of hairs. It's got more hairs than you and me put together.
Oh.
Problems?
No, a little bit. Nothing I can't manage. I hate spray painting stuff that's 3D printed in obnoxious colors like bright blue,
Oh yeah.
because the primer inevitably doesn't get everything, and then you have to try it like 6 or 7 times until finally you just have to pick the damn thing up and get spray paint all over your hands.
It's what they make gloves for, buddy.
Huh?
That's what they make gloves for.
They make gloves for rectal exams.
See, it's what I got. I got to grow up because this oil paint, man, it's hard to get off.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's a good point. I did use gloves when I was oil painting. Then again, I guess if I load this FDM printed tank up with spray paint, I really don't have to, like, losing a little bit of detail on that thing wouldn't be the worst of days.
Right.
Okay. Nice, huh?
All right, so that's sprayed. That's good. Now, to the teeny tiny Space Marines. Dude, you know the dumb thing about this? These are going to be a spray with a primer, like a white or a tan. And then they're Dark Angels. I'm going to splash them with a coat of contrast paints and basically be done with these things.
Very cool. So my buddy Joel, he has arrived.
Hey, awesome.
He says, hey. And then he says, Missouri is also a key customer for the Confederate flag industry.
What?
Because, well, I mean, the Ozarks
The
in
hell did I
Kansas City.
miss?
Oh, yeah. While you dropped off, we had talked about how Missouri's two key industries are meth and puppy mills.
Okay.
And then he's just going off of that, saying it's also a key customer for the Confederate flag industry. And to be honest, he's not wrong. Them in Pike County, Illinois.
I'm about to say, I've been to a lot of places that are significantly more Confederate flaggy than Missouri. Given that there's a lot of places in Missouri, get your ass kicked waving a Confederate flag around.
Not as many as you think, but not more than you want.
I mean, I can think of a lot. But I live in St. Louis, so that might have something to do with it.
Yeah. Down in the Ozarks, forget about it.
I mean, I know a couple places in central Missouri that would also result in some significant discomfort for it, but again, I also lived there for long enough to know where to go to find that.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Gunning up the lappy so that you guys can see the paint.
And then Dave
All right,
says,
I gotta
doing the
get
dishes in the traditional way. Yeah, she's not doing the dishes in the traditional way.
Table for the time being.
She's knocking. Sounds like she's knocking shit to the floor.
Who?
The cat.
Huh.
My yellow and white one. Because from time to time, she's an asshole.
Yeah, that'll happen. Cats will do that.
But as I said, I love her. Overall, she's a good kitty.
Let me in, NotJay. Oh, God. You did. All right. There we go.
Huzzah!
Yay. What NotJay said. All right. So, these Americans are going to go. Oh, there's where Spartacus is. My main man, Spartacus. This is actually a kind of cool model. That's an Old Glory Spartacus model from their Spartacus's Rebellion range. It's one of the only single models they sell. Pretty cool. Fan. I'm a fan. I intend to use him quite exclusively for some Ancients type stuff, whether that's SPQR or Infamy, or what have you. I intend to make a lot of good use out of that figure.
Or Wiley Games.
Yeah, I just stopped mentioning Wiley stuff when I'm talking about what I'm going to use models for, because people can basically just assume it's going to happen.
Right, exactly. Well, because it's such a great system.
Yeah, it's just a near impossibility that I've got a wargaming figure that I'm not going to use for Wiley's stuff.
Right.
But yeah. Jeez, good people. The best of people.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
You know, I saw a modern Beverly Hills remake of that story. It was called The Sale of Two Titties. Oh,
Look out.
we just reached into PG-13, folks. Sorry.
Speaking of PG-13,
Oh, God. It's about to get risky.
What anybody know what the very first movie? Well, that's something we can start doing. We can start doing like trivia questions. What was the very first movie to be rated PG-13?
Oh, hell, I don't know.
Anybody? Bueller? And that's not the answer, by the way.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's rated R.
First Bueller's Day Off is rated R?
Yep.
Okay.
Really?
I gotta check that.
I'm pretty sure.
No. Can't
Doesn't
be.
seem like R-rated content.
I mean, if Mia Sarah's breasts were out, I could see that.
Whose?
His girlfriend's.
Oh. I mean, it only takes dropping the F-bomb twice to get you a...
IMDb. Joel Franklin just gave you the hint, Dave.
If I didn't use the F-bomb at least 50 times a day, I wouldn't say much of anything.
I got you.
Well, when I worked at Simply Mac, I used it as punctuation in the tech room.
You know, I drop something,
Yeah,
it's
you
F
sit there
you.
using
I
it
bump
like a,
into
like a
something, it's
space
F
bar.
you.
So
I don't know. Who the hell is it? I figured that would be on the Wikipedia page for it, but I don't know.
it is
Well, it's too buried for me
the original Red Dawn.
Oh, there you go. Great movie.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Rated PG-13.
Shit. What was I thinking then? I don't know.
I don't know. But that was the first movie I ever saw Ellen Ruck in.
I don't know who that is.
And he went from being a whiny ass little I don't want to get out of bed to the captain of the Enterprise B in like the course of no time at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
From 1986.
Who the hell are you talking about?
Cameron, Ferris Bueller's best friend.
Oh, the pain in the ass whiny guy?
Yeah, he went from in 1986 to 1994. So in 8 years, he went being a whiny ass to the captain of the Enterprise B.
Sweet.
Yeah, Mia Sarah was Ferris's girlfriend.
I still love the fact that you dopes dressed like that in the 90s. That's hilarious.
Like what?
The characters in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
They dressed like that. I didn't.
I sure
I-
didn't.
I dressed the same today as I did back then.
Yeah,
Jeans
me
and a
too.
t-shirt.
Jeans, t-shirt, and a flannel shirt. That's it. Jeans, t-shirt, and a flannel.
Okay. This seems like that scene out of Joe Dirt. When then all of a sudden you see him dancing down the railroad tracks to Hair. Yeah, okay. I believe you. I believe Bob, not Jay. Yeah, I can see you dressing like that. I can also see not Jay dancing down the railroad tracks in his leg warmers and poofed out hair and the whole nine yards.
No, not me.
Jay told me that's what you used to dress up like.
Jay's lying to you.
Well, he is your brother. That's his job.
Yep.
But no, I'm just kidding. He never said that.
Of course,
No one could get between the brothers Arnold.
Jay is the one that at one point in time had a mohawk that laid down. He didn't ever, go up with it, and he did get it French braided once.
I feel like that just is the story leading to, and then he got laid. But yeah,
I don't know if he did or not. I never asked.
I'm gonna go ahead and just give him credit for that one, assuming that it's a. But then he got laid, and so it's all okay. All right.
One of those, dear Penthouse. I never thought I'd be writing one of these letters.
Here's some of my fat Nazis that are going to get eaten by dinosaurs. Here's Gehring. He's actually running, so I got to figure that out. But that's the fattest Nazi figure I could come up with.
Nice.
And then here's a little Bavarian beer signing lady. And since they're not evil Nazis, I found another nun with a gun to go with the two from Warlord. This is a big old woman, though.
Yeah, she's packing, and I'm not talking about the heat.
Yeah, that looked like a big old matronly Nazi evil lady.
Yep.
You would see in like The Boys from Brazil or something doing
Right.
evil Nazi lady stuff.
Doing evil Nazi lady stuff. Nice.
Sheena the SS She-Wolf.
Yeah, what Devin said.
I think that was an actual movie in the 70s.
I
Sheena
wouldn't
the
doubt
SS
it.
She-Wolf?
Yep.
Beats me, man. That's wild. Look at my little bitty Lehman Russes.
Nice.
Look like old Epic miniatures.
Yep.
You're 3D printed, but that's the idea, yeah.
What game are those for?
There's a bunch of guys around here who decided they wanted to play Epic and 3D print stuff.
Oh, nice. Boy, that game's old.
Oh, it's ancient. Actually, so I went and pulled out all my old Space Marines. Hang on, that's why I'm clearing this off organized. Take me back. Speaking of old games, here's one of the boxes that I have some Epic stuff in.
Oh, Man of War.
Yeah,
I love that game.
a Bretonian Galleon box, and inside are Land Raiders. Yay!
Old style Land Raiders.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, these are slightly newer.
Let's see.
Still Epic.
Nice.
Yeah, those are the new style.
Well, they're
But
not
that's not bad.
they're not the shucks. They're not the latest version of them. They're like the middle
Right.
weird generation. Yeah. God, look at these Predators. This one's got logs on the front. This one's got
Yeah.
like bean bags on the front. These are These are the oldest school Predators. That's fun. Back when all you could put on them is twin autocannons.
Right.
Jesus. You know what's embarrassing? I have a lot of epic Space Marines. Like, these pill bottles are just full of infantry. But I'm pretty sure I still have more 28 millimeter Space Marines than 6 millimeter Space Marines, and that's a little embarrassing.
There's worse things to have.
I could have a crack cocaine habit.
Could have crabs.
Yeah, very true. Very true. At least it's fun to get crabs. All right. Here's another old style Predator back in the day when they had the weird front gubbin on it, like the front cupola.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll be right back down here, guys. I need to run upstairs shortly.
I'm literally just sitting here watching paint dry.
Uh,
It has to dry a certain amount before it'll blend properly.
right.
And I just can't. If I try and do anything else, because it's outside of the skin, you want to paint from the inside out,
Right.
I'll just get more of the flesh color on it, like that I already have, which is horrible because I have to go back and hit that tree again. I got a bunch on that tree and on some of the groundwork that was already painted. Which is not the end of the world. It's just got to be repainted is all.
Right.
I mean, ideally, I need to just let it dry until the morning. And it'll be the perfect, it'll blend perfectly. It'll be so smooth.
Oh. All right. We got 3 viewers out there, and it's awful quiet. Joel, if you're still out there, how are things over in Kansas City?
Kansas City.
And he did say also Tom Cruise's girlfriend in that movie with Tim Curry. You mean, was that Legend? I think it was. Was that the name of that movie? I think it was. Let me find out. No, Clarky, you're not getting in my lap tonight.
I'd like to know where Harley's hiding at.
Yep, Legend. I was right.
That's another good movie.
No, buddy. No, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm painting a warship here.
But that's no excuse, Dad.
No, I know. Oh, I'm getting the look. All right, listen here. If you promise not to be a complete jerk ass and you lie here quietly. There you go. All right. All right. Are you going to lie down?
Of course not.
Come on, lie down.
What a handsome fellow.
He is. He is a very dapper dude. He's a dapper dude. His brother is not feeling real well right now. He's got a urinary tract infection.
Aw.
So he's gonna start a regimen of medication when Donna gets back. Because
give him some cranberry juice.
Yeah, cranberry juice and vodka. I do not recommend anybody giving their cat vodka. It was a joke. Dave Hall says the cat prefers to be worshipped than you painting the warship. Yes, yes. You are correct, sir. You are correct. He is the one to be worshipped, not worship. So let's see here. Let's find some movie trivia questions. And these may or may not be any good, so who knows? Okay, we'll start off easy. What are the dying words of Charles Foster Kane in Citizen Kane?
Rosebud.
Yeah, there you go, David. There you go.
Rosebud.
Well, okay, and this is not on the list, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What was Rosebud?
His sled.
Yes, it was. All right. Who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate?
Well, here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. I don't remember who played her, but I do remember it was a very young Al Pacino who played the beau.
Nope, Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman, that's right, him. A very young Dustin Hoffman who played the beau.
Yep. Anne Bancroft.
Anne Bancroft, yep.
Bit of trivia about Anne Bancroft. Who did Anne Bancroft marry?
Mr. Bancroft.
Nope. Nope.
Rock Hudson. He married everybody.
Mel Brooks. Shocking to us all.
Hey, some women like to laugh.
Oh, that's how I got married. She looked at me and laughed. Tee. All right. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released?
Steamboat Willie.
No, feature-length.
Oh.
Made by the same company.
Snow White.
Yes,
Yeah, I'd say
Seven
Snow White.
Dwarfs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Joel's got a question. What was Luke Skywalker's name in the original screenplay? And hello, Mr. Beckus. Welcome. Anybody know? Anybody know?
Planet Killer.
Close. Close. Star Killer.
Star Killer.
No, Fantasia is not it.
Although Fantasia is a wonderful movie to watch if you are blasted out of your mind on LSD or mushrooms.
Yeah.
I cannot speak to, well, okay, maybe I can speak to that.
In The Matrix, does Neo take the red pill or the blue pill?
Red pill.
Yep, you are correct.
I should probably let other people answer.
For what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination?
Who cares about Tom Hanks?
Hey, that man is a treasure.
No, he's not.
Forrest Gump.
Nope.
Risky Business.
Okay, first off, he wasn't in Risky Business. That was Tom Cruise.
What did you say?
Tom Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks. I thought you were talking about Tom Cruise. See, I need to shut up now. Tom Cruise, I think, was probably big.
Yes, you're correct. That's why I was a little shocked when you said he's not a treasure. But okay, everybody has their opinion. I'm not going to argue.
Tom Hanks is a treasure. Tom Cruise is not. Okay, we just got that. They get that cleared out.
Okay, we are not going to fight in my lap, you two.
You let him into your lap. What did you think was going to happen?
Well, no. One of them walked by my leg and got swatted at by Clark in my lap. Hey, old man, you play nice. I call him old man. He's like maybe 5 years old. Oh, okay, that's it. Off. You're getting ejected. What 1927 musical was the first, quote, talkie? It's the first movie that had sound built into the film strip.
And it was a musical?
Yep.
Is it The Sound of Music?
Nope.
Part of me wants to say Oklahoma, but I don't think that's it.
Nope. Earlier than that.
No clue.
The Jazz Singer.
Ah, okay.
Not to be confused with the late 70s, early 80s Jazz Singer with Neil Diamond.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. What is the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard? Everybody should know this.
Yep, I know what it is. But I'm going to let someone else answer because I've been hogging up all the answers.
While we're waiting for somebody to answer, Paul Beckett says he wouldn't want to take the blue pill. And Joel says, why didn't I take the blue pill? No, although he did get an Oscar nomination for the Philadelphia experiment, it was big. It says it wasn't Bosom Buddies. Well, to get an Oscar, it has to be a movie. Bosom Buddies was a television, so that would have been an Emmy. And then Paul Beckett says, now I'm 50, I'll probably need blue pills. We're digging into that PG-13 rating again. Some Japanese name. You are correct.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah. Nachos to me planet. I never saw it, but everyone at Christmas time says the name. Okay, so here's a quick poll, everybody. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes or no? Not everybody jump out at once.
Well, it's a Christmas time movie.
I agree with that. It's a Christmas time movie. I don't count it as a Christmas movie like Christmas Vacation or Scrooged or any of the various other actual Christmas movies.
Hi, Harley. What's up, buddy?
He heard you talking about other cats and got jealous. So we've got 2 for yes. Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie. I do take umbrage to that, Mr. Beckus. I appreciate your opinion, but even if it was a Christmas movie, in my opinion,
it is a Christmas movie.
It is not the greatest Christmas movie. Greatest Christmas movie, in my opinion, and I know my opinion doesn't count for squat, is A Christmas Story.
That's right.
Great movie. And canonically, yes, a Christmas movie. I mean, yeah, it did have cannons, but could you call it canonically? See what I did there? Kill me. All right. What flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf? Now, I'm not a huge Elf, or I'm not a huge what's his number fan.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, there are some movies of his I like, such as Anchorman. I like Anchorman, but I don't know. Joel says a timeless morality tale, a celebration of the family, a tale where everyone gets their just desserts. I don't actually know what a Pop-Tart is. Toast? Paul, a Pop-Tart...
Who doesn't know what a Pop-Tart is?
It's a pastry.
He lives in Australia.
Oh, it's
They don't
Pop.
have them anywhere but here. It's a pastry. That's all.
Yeah.
It's a flavored frosted pastry.
It's a toaster pastry. I'm sure you have toaster pastries of some sort in Australia.
Okay, so take a pie crust type dough, fill it with some sort of jam without bits, fold it over sandwich style, crimp it around the edges, bake it, throw some god awful frosting on it, slap it into a sealable package that'll allow it to last for 50 years, throw it in a box and sell it.
Hell yeah!
I got Pop-Tarts.
That's a Pop-Tart. Or as Joel says, corn syrup compressed between sheets of cardboard.
God damn it, I love this country.
Paul Becker says, no toasted pastries, just toast. And Dave says, edible cardboard.
Hell yeah.
And again, I guess I could just do this.
Kind of like St. Louis style pizza,
Oh, God.
but with pastry.
I'm going to be honest. I don't like Emo's pizza.
Yeah, neither do I. And I'm from St. Louis.
I don't know what has crawled up people's ass to say Emo's is great pizza. See, St. Louis always, that's the problem I have with St. Louis.
Careful.
St. Louis always comes in after the fact, making something their own way. They've only done one thing really well after the fact, after it's been a thing elsewhere, and that's ribs. They can't do pizza right. They can't do, well, I take that back. They can do frozen custard real well too.
I feel like we do ravioli real well, and you're welcome.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of toasted ravioli.
Well, I'm sorry that you don't like America.
Because A, it's not toasted. B, it's deep fried, which I'm not saying is wrong.
Yeah.
I like my ravioli the original way it was intended.
Deep fried.
No, God no.
All right, fellas.
What, Italian? Like Italian style?
Yeah. Boil it up, throw on some marinara, call it good.
I'm gonna hop off. I have to let this giant paint. It has to dry before I cock it up any worse than I already have. I'm making more work for myself.
I still think he looks great.
Yeah,
but I understand, man. Take care. Thanks for jumping on for the little bit of time you were here. It is appreciated.
Sure, my pleasure. Like I said, thanks for having me.
Let's just take a look at it real quick here.
By hopping in and getting this done, it puts me a step ahead for tomorrow.
There you go. Your future self will thank you.
That looks great, Bob.
Thank you. This giant will have proper skin tones down with highlights and lowlights and shadows. And
can't wait to see him.
Ditto.
Yeah, I'll post some pictures. I mean, really, I didn't want the client to see it until it was done. It's sort of a surprise for him, but I don't think they'll tune into the show. I don't think.
So Mr. Beckus is also signing off. He's going in for a CT scan in a minute. He's watching from the waiting room.
Nice. That's dedication.
Thank you, Paul.
Gotta love Paul Beckett.
That makes you viewer of the year right there, sir. So, and my buddy Joel says noise.
Thank you.
both awesome.
All right, guys.
Great.
Y'all have a good one.
Yeah. Take
See
care,
you,
Bob.
Bob.
Thanks for joining.
Be good, buddy. Good to see you.
You too. You guys take care.
See you.
Ta-ta.
All right. Warmut, if you're going to make comments, you can always say, you can always hop in. But he says, I figure St. Louis would have real good fish fry since it's the Midwest.
St. Louis does have good fish fries. St. Louis is known for its fish fries.
Yeah, again, though, the fish that they eat, I'm not a big fan of.
What?
I'm not a big fan of catfish. But keep in mind, the reason is I grew up eating walleye and northern pike from, the waters, the clear waters of Minnesota, not the grunge waters of the Mississippi.
I'm just going to keep defaulting back to, I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
It is, and that's why I can have my opinion and not, have the Gestapo burn down my house with me
You're
in
exactly right, but you're still wrong.
You know what? So be it.
Oh, man. I did not realize how many damn rhinos I had. Jeebus. I have a lot of rhinos, a whole lot of land raiders, like an uncomfortable amount of land raiders.
And then Warmut said, hi, Bob. Bye, Bob. And Mudcat, big old yellow bellies.
Yeah, dude.
Not a fan. Not a fan. But you know what? I know people that love it. And the one I don't understand is eating buffalo gar.
It's a fish. If you fry it, you can make it good.
I don't know, man.
Simple fact of life, man. If you fry it, it will probably taste better. Hence, toasted ravioli.
All right. Let's get back to some trivia here. Oh, by the way, Pop-Tarts is the answer is chocolate.
What?
Chocolate Pop-Tarts. That's what's in Elf's spaghetti. Joel says, all snark aside, the confluence of the Mississippi and the mighty Muddy Mo is genuinely impressive. Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
Now, here is a bit, I'm deviating off of movie trivia, but to geographic trivia. From the outlet, the mouth of the Mississippi River in Louisiana, up to St. Louis, the Mississippi River is misnamed. What should it be called?
St. Louis's backwash. Bam.
No.
Done.
Close.
Who is deciding that it's misnamed? You?
I'm saying that it's misnamed based off of the rule of thumb that a river at its mouth should be named for its longest tributary.
What?
Yes.
I don't know. The Missouri River?
Yep. It should be the Missouri River. Because from St. Louis to the headwaters of the Missouri is a longer distance than the river from St. Louis to the headwaters of the Mississippi.
That seems like a weird technicality. I'm still saying you call the whole watershed Big Muddy and be done with it.
So
that seems like a solid compromise.
But there you have it. Oh, crap on a crutch. That's what I get for not paying attention.
No. I had to step away for a minute. Sorry. I'm looking for a box lid.
That's okay. All right. What shocking Wes Craven horror movie carried the marketing tagline, To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie. And if anybody knows this, I'll give them a wizzo button.
I don't know that one. And I know most Wes Craven movies.
The Last House on the Left.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, Wally fishing in Preston, Minnesota. Good stuff. Good trout fishing there too. Joel, you had the correct answer. The Missouri River. All right, thinking people are saying it's misnamed. And then I've not yet seen the headwaters of the Missouri or the Mississippi, but I've straddled the Arkansas. I have walked across and walked through the headwaters of the Mississippi. It's about 10 yards wide and at most 14 inches deep. Let's see. What American writer-director starred in several iconic European-produced spaghetti westerns? Anyone?
Clint Eastwood.
Yep. Now, here's one of my all-time favorite movies. And no, it's not Star Wars, which is my favorite movie. Who played juror number 8 in 12 Angry Men? The original 12 Angry Men. Who was juror number 8?
Okay. Good luck with that one, Devin. Have fun.
Yeah, that's even beyond my my ability to figure out.
Yeah, what kind of weird shit are you reading, bud?
Henry Fonda. Like I said, it's one of my all-time favorite movies. It is a great movie. This one's an easy one. The head of what kind of animal is front and center in an infamous scene from The Godfather?
A horse.
Yeah.
Make him an offer he can't refuse.
Here's another easy one. What TV show was Jack Nicholson referencing when he ad-libbed, "Here's Johnny" in The Shining?
Johnny Carson show, I'd assume? I don't know.
Tonight Show.
The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson.
There you go. There you go.
Who played the park owner, John Hammond, in Jurassic Park?
Colonel Sanders? I don't
Old
know.
white guy with the beard.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders.
You people suck.
What?
Wilford Brimley.
No. He didn't have diabetes.
Diabetes?
Diabetes.
I don't know.
I'm waiting to see if any of our viewers knows.
Oh, none of them know. Leave the poor viewers alone.
The brother of the nature guy, Richard. Yes, Richard Attenborough. See? Of course, I think he's also looking this shit up.
Who's that?
Dave Hall.
Oh, that's fair. Good for Dave Hall.
Yep. What 1976 thriller does Robert De Niro famously say, "You talking to me"?
Michael Jackson's.
76, not 82.
Taxi Driver.
Yes, Taxi Driver.
Yeah, it's definitely Taxi Driver. I just wanted to hear you lose it because I said Michael Jackson's thriller. It's a good movie.
What is the name of the anthemic dance near the beginning of the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Let's do the time warp again. It's just a step to the left.
There you go.
Sounds like Devin really gets that one.
I've seen it in the theater. So I've been a Rocky Horror fan since 84, 85. So yeah. I like the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Now, this one here kind of blows my mind, but What movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for Best Director?
American Gangster?
No.
No. No idea.
It was. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can remember the name of it. It was set in the. It was the movie that he did in the 70s, but it was set in the 50s.
Nope.
No, not that one. Then I'm gonna have to go with E.T.
Nope.
Jaws.
Schindler's List.
Really?
That makes
Yep.
sense. Schindler's List was friggin' amazing.
Right, and he rightfully deserved the Oscar for it. But what is amazing is that it was his first.
Yeah, I'm surprised it took him that long to get it.
And E.T. was a horrible movie.
It was, but everybody seemed to love it. So
Oh, my brother and I don't know about my brother, but I just bawled my damn eyes out the entire damn movie.
So is it really a bad movie, or are you just a little girl?
Well, considering I was what?
Where the
10?
hell are all my excuses?
Yep, like assholes. Everybody's got one.
And they all stink. I don't know where a bunch of my stuff is for this game, and that's kind of disappointing.
I'm gonna make a call real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Bum, 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 bum. What is the name of the courtesan played by Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge?
You're asking the wrong dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking Warmutt might know because, he's forced to watch stuff with his wife.
Very fair. Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of Warmutt, has War Puppy been born yet?
Huh?
What-
Ryan! Warmutt! Warmutt, are you a grandpappy?
Watch that shit go down tomorrow while we're playing.
Something tells me he won't be playing if that's going down.
No, he'll get the call in the middle of the game.
Guys, I gotta go. Yeah, I
Back.
can see that happening.
All right. It was 15. Let's see. I have no idea. Okay, I'm not even going to ask that shit. Marlon Brando could have been a contender in what iconic 1954 crime drama?
I don't know. I know Marlon Brando from The Godfather and Apocalypse Now. That's about it.
What year?
1954.
Rebel Without a Cause.
Nope.
No, he was a boxer in the movie. What the hell was the name of that movie?
Could have been a contender.
Could have been a contender. I can't remember the name of the movie.
The movie is On the Waterfront. Stella!
I
All right,
thought that
so-
was no, never mind.
So, question from Joel. What's the first movie you remember Tim Curry from?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
And really, I'm going to rephrase that, Joel. What's the first movie that comes to your mind when you think of Tim Curry?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Right. Mine's The Hunt for October.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Tim Curry fan. Don't really care. Sorry, guys.
But yes, no puppy so far. He remembers him from It. Also Clue.
Okay, Clue, I remember Tim Curry, and that's fair.
And he was great in that, to be honest. Okay, speaking of Rebel Without a Cause, is What famous Los Angeles landmark is heavily featured? And while y'all think about that, I have to answer the wife. She got shot number 2 yesterday, and she's feeling like a pile of dog doo.
Yup. What's featured heavily in Rebel Without a Cause?
Yeah. What Los Angeles landmark?
Crushing poverty and homelessness? I don't know.
Griffin
In the
Observatory.
1950s, it did, yes, the Griffith Observatory.
Yeah, the crushing poverty hadn't come around to LA by that yet.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'd imagine it was probably still there.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. No, don't care. Oh, what Hollywood movie star plays himself in Zombieland?
Woody Harrelson. No,
No.
Bill Murray. Shit.
Bill Murray, right?
Yeah, Jesus. Mary and Joseph.
You'll get the Order of Linen for this, Captain. Yep, one of the greatest lines of Tim Curry's business ever. The Big Damn Donut, have no idea, and the Hollywood sign. No, it was the Griffith Observatory. Let's see. In Risky Business, re-referencing the
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, what song did he lip sync to in his underwear?
That's weird. I don't know.
Viewers, do y'all have an idea?
Viewers, I'm perfectly proud of you for not having any idea.
Yes, he did Rebecca De Mornay, but he was fully clothed. And Bob Seger was the person singing the song. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, to be exact.
Old time rock and roll. Bob
Yes.
Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
Yep. Who is the only actor to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in a Lord of the Rings movie?
Ian McKellen? I don't know.
Yes, Ian McKellen.
Yeah, that's a movie that was put out in the last 20 years. I have no clue.
Nice. Oh. What song plays over the opening credits of Guardians of the Galaxy?
No idea. Never seen it.
What?
Not a superhero guy. Doesn't do
dude.
anything for me.
Whether you're a superhero guy or not, Guardians of the Galaxy is just a good, fun space opera romp. It's great.
I don't know, man. Just doesn't do much for me, man.
Come and Get Your Love by Redbone. Dun, 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 dun. Come and get your love. What is the highest rated or highest grossing R-rated movie of all time?
Jaws.
Nope. It was a movie in the last 20 years, so you wouldn't know.
Well, then I won't know it. Yeah.
No idea.
Joker. Because, people somehow have this fetish for, people that are idiots. I don't know.
It's Schadenfreude. People like watching other people in pain.
Yep, apparently. What 1994 crime film revitalized John Travolta's career?
Grease?
Oh, I know this. Grease.
I'm kidding.
Nope.
Grease was like
Right?
76.
Yeah.
But yes, he shot Marvin in the face.
That's exactly right. Shit, I don't know what we're going to do if the wolf ain't home. Pulp Fiction.
Good movie.
Very good movie.
Who voiced Jessica Rabbit in Who's Afraid of Roger Rabbit? Who's Afraid
Who
of Roger
framed
Rabbit?
Roger
No, who
Rabbit?
framed Roger
Framed. No, it says Who's Afraid of Roger Rabbit, and it's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So whoever wrote this article was an idiot. Yeah, he said, Dave Hall says, the movie with Mace Windu. I would love to see John Travolta as a Jedi. I'm just saying. My lightsaber. My head. And Warmut, you're correct. Pulp Fiction. Guardians of the Galaxy has no right to be as funny as it is, but it is, Joel. That's the point. Just like Thor Ragnarok, it should not be that funny, but it
Ragnarok
is.
wasn't that funny. So.
Oh, it was not Guardians of the Galaxy funny, but it had some good humor in it. Kathleen Turner, by the way, who framed Roger Rabbit.
Yes. She starred on Moonstruck in the 80s with, opposite Bruce Willis.
Yes. Which 1948 Alfred Hitchcock movie starred James Stewart and was shot to look like one continuous take?
I don't know. The Birds. Psycho.
North by Northwest.
Nope.
Back Window.
Rope. Never heard of it. I gotta look that one up because that.
It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen that one. Yeah.
That was a demented dude, man. Whatever. Vindicators.
Nice. Okay, so apparently rope's not a thing.
Oh, but not Jay. Come on.
Let's go to Alfred Hitchcock and look at.
I beg to differ.
No, the movie. Rope.
You didn't say the movie Rope. You said rope's not a thing.
Okay, so 1948. Oh, no, there it is. Rope.
Weren't you guys in high school then? How do you not know that?
Shut up. My parents weren't even born at that point. Well, no, they were born, but they were like 2 and 3 years old, or 1 and 2 years old at the time. Nothing ever held you like Alfred Hitchcock's Rope. 2 men attempt to prove they committed the perfect crime by hosting a dinner party after strangling their former classmate to death. And fun was had by all.
Well, at least everybody had a good time.
Yeah. With actors like Dick Hogan and John Dahl and Farley Granger. Douglas Dick. Hey, this show had 2 dicks in it.
Sounds like this one. Oh, got him.
Cedric Hardwicke.
Oh, Cedric.
Interesting. And Alfred Hitchcock was in the movie as the man walking in street after opening credits.
I'm about to say, I thought he was one of those people who had a knack for just tagging himself into shit like that.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't Stan Lee do that shit too?
Oh, Stan Lee is, until he died, was in every Marvel movie.
Well, there you go. Called it. See, I know superhero movies, not Jay. I don't know what you're angry about.
I'm not angry.
Not angry. Not angry. Not angry. Easy there, Michael.
The stage play Everybody Comes to Rick's was adapted for the screen to become what 1942 Best Picture winner?
1942 Best Picture winner, really?
Yep.
What the? Where the? Like, I'm sure there are so many lists of free trivia on the wide world of the internet.
Come on, think about it. Think about it. 1942.
Gung Ho. It's the only movie I can think of. Casablanca. I don't know.
Yes, Casablanca.
Okay, let's let's find new trivia. I love you, bud, but this is rough.
Okay, last two here. No, I got last three here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In what 1979 James Bond movie does the famous spy go into outer space?
Moonraker.
There you go.
Saw it in the theater.
Who wrote the famous scary theme music from Halloween?
Huh?
Devin, you should
I like
know
scary
that.
movies. I don't know.
I don't pay
Come on,
it.
Dad.
I mean, I know the.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. Okay.
Oh, come on, duh. How did I not know that?
In Apocalypse Now,
Oh, now you're
Robert Duvall says,
movies.
"I love the smell of
napalm in the morning.
Yep.
Smells like victory.
Charlie, don't surf.
Charlie, don't surf. That's right.
What is the model of revolver made famous by Clint Eastwood's Dirty Harry?
29, baby.
44 Magnum, most powerful handgun in the world. Blow your head clean off. So you have to ask yourself questions.
That's a Smith & Wesson Model 29.
Yep. In what year did John Lennon pass away?
I don't know.
He didn't pass away. He was blown away. Come on, get it right, Warmutt.
He was overrated anyways. That dude need to learn bros before hoes.
Right. I mean, George Harrison was infinitely more talented. Here you go. 1985's Live Aid concert raised $127 million for what cause?
The stuff that happened 4 years before McMurray was born.
That would be the famine in Africa.
Farm Aid?
No, that's to help farmers in the United States.
I don't know.
Which computer is listed in the Guinness World Book of World Records as the highest-selling single computer model of all time? Do tell, Warmutt.
The Apple One.
No, not the Apple One.
I don't know.
But a piece of trivia about the Apple One is that it list priced for $666.66.
Well, that should tell you just about all you need to know about Apple products.
Yep. Which TV show theme song begins with these lyrics? Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got.
Cheers.
Yep. Before Game Boy, Nintendo had another handheld game called what? Okay, if you're going to give the questions, you need to give the damn answers, Warmutt.
Awkward sex hotel chain? I don't know. What?
Right? What disease is patient zero associated with? That would be AIDS. Autoimmune deficiency syndrome. He's doing 1980s questions for McNugget. He was barely alive in 1980s. Monkey ass. You need to do the 90s. Wheeze. Who is the first actor to play Jack Ryan on screen?
Harrison Ford?
No.
Uh-huh.
Hunt for Red October. Alec Baldwin. Yes, acquired immune deficiency. Thank you.
The question is, where did you acquire it, Warmutt?
Joaquin Phoenix received his first Oscar nomination for playing Roman Emperor Commodus in what 2000 Oscar-winning epic?
Gladiator. Come on now.
There you go.
Eater. I hardly know her.
Recto. Damn near killed him.
Man, where the hell did I put those? I set down a bunch of Epic Space Marines, and I don't know where I put them. Son of a... Oh, there they are.
Here you go. McMurray might know this one. Which Alfred Hitchcock thriller is notorious for its shocking shower scene?
Scream. Or Psycho. Sorry,
There
Psycho.
you go. There you go.
Don't you see Jamie Lee Curtis's boobs in that movie?
Not in Psycho. You think you see her mother's boobs, but you never see a boob.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, that was the 50s. They didn't start doing that in movies until the late 60s. And not that Alfred Hitchcock would ever be reduced to doing something as perverse as that.
Yeah, because that's where you should draw the line. God forbid somebody show a little bit of skin.
What was Quentin Tarantino's first feature as writer and director?
True Romance.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Fiction? I don't know.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, see, he did True Romance before he did Reservoir Dogs, I think.
Writer and director, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because he was just a writer for True Romance.
Yeah.
As opposed to Lady Gaga, who is the inventor of bad romance.
What famous wreckage was found in 1985? That'd be the Titanic.
What'd you say?
What famous wreckage was found in 1985?
The Bismarck.
There's probably a lot, yeah.
I think it's the Titanic.
I thought the Titanic was like 6. I don't know, whatever. What is it, Warmut? Which one?
Yeah, like I said, can't be asking questions if you don't give answers.
Well, what I want to know is why Warmutt isn't in here with us. Is he still on probation?
Apparently.
Okay, that explains it then.
Who is the only person ever to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in a Star Wars movie?
Sir Alec Guinness.
You are correct.
Chewbacca.
Really?
Yes.
I've just guessed on all your Academy Award questions. I've just guessed the oldest person, and I'm killing it, man. That's what I did with Sir Ian McKellen. That's what I just did with Alec Guinness. I think I just figured out the way to beat your system here.
As long as it's Academy Awards.
All right. How many suns does Luke's home planet of Tatooine have in Star Wars?
2. Next question. Actually, keep up with the Star Wars questions. Everybody likes Star Wars questions.
Actually, yeah. Let's look up Star Wars trivia.
Original trilogy, if we can.
Yeah.
That's the only trilogy there is. That and the expanded universe.
Say what you will. I enjoyed Phantom Menace. Fuck it. I'll say it. I'm not afraid to say it. I enjoyed Phantom Menace. I still think it would have been better if all the pod racer, like, associated people talked like Dale Earnhardt, but that's not the point. Like, I feel like the pod racing scene really could have tied in NASCAR culture quite well and really expanded the audience base for Star Wars. But for whatever reason, that wasn't on the agenda, which is dumb because that would have been amazing.
Right. Well, all of these questions are just like ridiculously, stupidly easy.
Well, you're also ridiculously, stupidly, absurdly knowledgeable, so that might have something.
Because
What is the name of Han Solo's ship?
Okay, that's the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. The young Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker becomes who?
Darth Vader.
Yeah, see? The planet Kashyyyk is home to who? Actually, it should be to him.
Oh, no,
To
that
whom.
was after.
It should be to whom? The Wookiees. Come on, people. In Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones, what color is Yoda's lightsaber?
I have no idea on that, actually. Green?
Yep. Yes, green.
Sweet. Look at me go.
X-Wing fighter has how many engines?
4.
Mr. Beckus, I'm glad you're home. Safe and sound.
Hey, good job, Paul. How'd your CT scan go?
Well, obviously well enough that he made it home.
Right? So, X-wing fighter has how many engines?
Or
4. Yeah. Jedi Council consists of how many members?
I don't know.
They're all dead now, so it's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
538,
12.
just like Congress. Okay, fine.
So, I've got a snarky ass answer to this question.
Okay, shoot. Give us a question.
The question is, what were Luke's aunt and uncle's jobs on Tatooine?
Moisture farmers
Yeah.
and the world's worst adoptive parents.
Crispy critters. That was
Stormtrooper
their
farmers?
job. Yeah.
That was their retirement plan.
How many languages is C-3PO fluent in?
All of
Over
them.
6 million forms.
Yes. Which character is partially named after George Lucas's son?
I don't know.
Dexter Jetster.
Who the fuck is that? Excuse
He's
me.
that He's that 4-armed thing in Attack of the Clones.
You mean General Grievous?
No,
Oh, that's the guy. Oh my! We're not starting on that.
the big lizard-looking thing with 6 arms or 4 arms and 2 legs. How many Dubecks were in the original 1977 theatrical cut of Star Wars?
I can think of 2.
Theatrical cut or
The real
zero?
Probably 0.
2.
2?
2.
Okay.
Yep,
Was there two? Okay.
2.
I could have
There
sworn
was
that
one.
that was.
There was one in the distance. There was one in the distance where that wasn't moving. That said, "Look, sir, droids." There was
Yep.
one in the background, and then one at the
Cantina.
cantina as they're walking into the door.
Look at me go.
Becca says, "If I find out today, I won't be happy. That will be bad. Otherwise, I'll find out the result in 2 weeks." Well, I would prefer 2 weeks also. And
Yeah,
then,
man, whatever was good, Paul.
what color is Mace Windu's
Purple.
lightsaber?
Purple.
Yeah. Who played Mace Windu?
Bad motherfucker.
Yep.
Samuel Jackson.
All right. So, Joel, are you going to give the answer?
What was Joel's question?
Which cinematic franchise did J.J. Abrams nearly run into the ground?
Everyone he's put his hands on.
Star Wars.
And Star Trek.
And everything else he's done.
Yeah. Which species
I didn't
stole
know he
the
was
plans
involved.
to? Okay, so this is a bad question.
Bothans.
It's a bad question, though. It says which species
Well,
stole
many
the plans
Bothans
to the
died.
Death Star
Many Bothans died to do it. I don't know.
for the
Well,
second
actually-
for the second Death Star.
I was about to say the question is which are you going with the old expanded universe where it was designed at the Maw installation under Grand Moff Tarkin, which is way cooler, or are you going with the lame one where it's designed by a bunch of flying ants on Geonosis?
No. We're just who stole them.
R2D2 and C3PO, didn't they?
No.
Okay.
So the original plans were stolen by rebel spies. That's the story of Rogue One, which I loved. It's a great movie.
I thought they saw it in on Geonosis.
They didn't see it in Geonosis.
I thought in the prequels they saw the.
We saw it.
No,
Oh.
it was shown on Geonosa. No,
Right.
Marie's right.
Yeah, it was shown on Geonosis, but R2D2 and C3PO did not see it.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. They're like they can't figure out our plans, and then they show it, and it's like, well, you just boffed that one pretty good, didn't you?
But plans for Death Star 2 were done by the Bothans.
Were they stolen by the Bothans, or did a bunch of Bothans just die?
Well, we don't know for sure. We just knew many Bothans died for these plans.
I was about to say, like, many Germans died in World War II. They didn't win, though.
Yeah. Joel says, "Gents, it's been fun. Got to run.
Be good, Joel.
Take care, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it." What kind of trooper is introduced at the beginning of Rogue One?
Shore troopers?
Nope, that's at the end of Rogue One.
I have no idea. Dude.
One's in all black, Death Troopers.
Ugh.
Okay. Also, this is also not a good question. Who kissed Leia first, Han or Luke?
Luke.
But he didn't kiss her. She kissed him.
They were
Irrelevant.
both involved. That counts.
What does AT-AT stand for? And it's pronounced AT-AT. Anybody that says AT-AT is a heathen.
All-terrain armored transportation. All-terrain armored transport.
Yep. What are the odds C-3PO gives Han Solo for successfully navigating the asteroid field?
Oh, like 3.5 million to 1?
No. You got the 3 part and the 1 part.
I don't know. What is it?
I'm going to see if anybody else knows.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Lot.
What'd you say?
A lot. I don't remember the exact
No,
number.
that's K2SO's odds. High. Very, very high. 3,720 to 1. Count Dooku is also known as who?
Asshole.
Ha! I was going to say Saruman, but Darth Tyrannus. Yes. Never tell me the odds. Darth Tyrannus.
What was the 3 something to 1?
3,720 to 1.
Oh, blow me. Okay, whatever.
What?
All right, keep going.
What is the name of Boba Fett's ship?
Slave 1.
Yep.
Although I don't think you can say that in 2021.
Indentured Servant 1. Captive Employee 1. Who is the original commander of the Death Star?
Oh, the one who gets force choked?
There's again, bad question. They're saying Grand Moff Tarkin, which technically is correct until Rogue One came out, and then it became Director Krennic.
Not to mention the fact that, of course, it's Grand Moff Tarkin. He's in charge of like all Imperial Armed Forces, so I guess by default, yeah, it's Grand Moff Tarkin because it has to be. But
what was the name of the planet that the clones were made on?
Camino?
Yes. And in Mexico, it's a
Camino?
it's a small half car, half truck. El Camino.
There you go. Perfect.
Let's see. When Leia first tells Han Solo that she loves him, what is his reply?
I know.
Well, what is it?
I know.
Who's on first?
Just to immediately grab a handful of that booty.
What day is Wookiee Life Day on? And how they pulled it? No, it's not Christmas.
Isn't it?
No.
Say Wookiee Life Day?
Wookiee Life Day.
What the hell is Wookiee Life Day?
From the 1977 Star Wars Christmas special. It was a god-awful, horrible.
Oh, God, it was just... Oh.
I'd still watch one.
November 17th. I don't know how they pulled that out of their ass. I don't know. What language are the words written on Darth Vader's chest piece in? I didn't know he had a chest. Wow, he had something written on his chest piece. Hebrew, by the way, ancient Hebrew. Paul says Christmas specials is heaps better than The Last Jedi.
True.
What is the other name of the Imperial probe droid? Anyone? Bueller?
Nope, don't know that one.
Anybody out there in YouTube world? Nope. Probot. It's a probot.
As opposed to an antibot?
Yeah. Where was Luke Skywalker originally headed to pick up power converters?
Tashi Station.
Tashi Station, yes. Which two sectors does The Empire Strikes Back take place in? And you have to be a real nerd to know these.
Not a clue.
It is the Sluis sector and the Anowit sector. So yeah, you had to be a real big nerd for that one. Who's the only Rebel pilot to survive all three movies in the original trilogy?
Wedge Antilles.
That's right.
Luke Skywalker.
He's not a Rebel pilot in Empire Strikes Back or in Return of the Jedi.
He was a general of the Rebel forces.
But he wasn't a pilot.
It doesn't matter.
Let's see. Who is the last one to jump down the Death Star's garbage chute?
Chewie. No. Han, isn't it?
Yep.
How the hell was my Dropbox full?
Because you keep putting shit into it?
No, I just deleted a ton of shit out of it. Like, a lot of stuff out of it. How do I get this stupid thing to, like, update and see if it'll...
Are you on the web page for it or what?
On my phone.
Oh, that I don't know. What you could do is close out of the app and go back in.
Oh, I think they changed the free space amount was what it looks like. They
Dastard.
changed up how much. Yeah, they changed up how much space you had for free. So I just deleted a ton of shit, and I'm still at 108.8% of 2 gigabytes. That's a. The hell's eating up so much space? Oh god, that's probably part of it.
Which actress starred as Queen Amidala's decoy and handmaiden Sabe?
The fuck? What? Who knows that?
I do.
Yeah,
I was about to say real Star Wars geeks, but you know.
I'm a real Star Wars geek, so I do not in any way, shape, or form feel slighted.
Is it somebody who like we should know, or is it just some random?
No, she's a fairly famous actress.
I don't know who is it.
Keira Knightley.
Really?
Yep.
Hold the phone. She was like young.
Yeah. Well, so was Natalie Portman.
Nowhere near as young as Keira Knightley was at that point in time. Keira Knightley's younger than I am.
Let's see. Let's go to the IMDb.
Dude, she looks nothing like she does now. It's her, but she looks nothing like she does now.
She was born in 1985.
Yeah, so she was 12 years old at that point.
1999.
Sorry, 14.
She was 14.
That would explain why she looks nothing like she does now.
And let's see. Natalie Portman.
Anyways.
Natalie Portman was born in 1981, so they were only 4-year difference.
Yeah, but the difference in people looking at a 14-year-old versus an 18-year-old is pretty stark.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into that, though. Let's leave that one be where it lies.
Well, don't forget that Queen Amidala started getting the hots for Anakin when he was like 10.
We were just going to leave that one where it lies, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I had to mention it. I just I don't know why I had to mention it. But...
All right, let's go back to what creature lives in the garbage compactor of the original Death Star?
The Oonga.
Close. Dionaga.
What is it?
Dionaga.
Close enough. Are you kidding me? That's like a second grader's poor handwriting away from it. But yes,
close enough.
America.
All right. What planet does Obi-Wan Kenobi travel to? We already covered that. Paul Becker said, I got my copy of O Group, Buyer's Remorse now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's not good.
Why is that, Paul?
We'll wait for Paul's answer.
I mean, I'm sure we can get back to it. It's going to take him, a minute and a half to get it. Or to even hear the question.
What does the Emperor say is Luke's weakness?
Big titty goth chicks?
No, that's mine.
Oh. Awkward.
I mean, he does like that. He says it's long-winded and too much reading. Well, to be fair,
it's not a Rich Clark rule set. It's a Dave Brown rule set.
Yeah.
I
still want to order Craig Spiel from them. I just can't get over the shipping costs that it would take.
Krieg Spiel is quite outstanding. Quite fun.
I've played it in the past before. I've been in group games with it before. That's why I want to get my hands on the official rendition of the official rules. So, because I think that would be a great game to play over Discord with people.
It is.
Yep.
Right, NotJay?
Yep. I personally haven't played in a Kriegspiel.
You were an observer.
I've helped run Kriegspiels.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could order the PDF, but then I wouldn't get all the cool wood blocks. And okay, granted, yes, I can go out and make my own wood blocks, but
that's not the point.
Exactly.
I mean, if you have wood blocks, then what's the point of playing it over?
Because I like the tactile feel of it.
Well, I mean, if you're playing it over...
I know. If I were to do it over Discord, then yeah, it would be a bunch of Photoshop and, just moving the units around on a printed map.
But hell, if you're me, it's a bunch of MS Paint. But yeah.
And I'll tell you who you want doing that map for you, and that's our buddy Eric Huck.
He was my division commander, I think, or my army commander.
Yeah, he's the one that put together all those maps.
They were damn impressive. They were damn impressive.
Yep.
I can't believe I don't have any more Terminators. I have 4 stinking bases of Terminators. And that's it.
Sounds like a PP to me.
What?
Personal problem.
Okay, not PP. What I don't do. Good to hear.
Paul said, yes, faith in his friends. That is correct. As to what the Emperor says is his Luke's weakness. And Paul says, I'll play if we do one on Discord. Absolutely, sir. We will, if we make that happen, I will definitely let you know.
I did absolutely nothing, and I still had an absolute blast. Could not have been happier. And when I say absolutely nothing, I mean I did absolutely nothing useful. I was the defense in depth that they did not reach. Had they would have had a rough time of it. But
Yep.
such is life.
C'est la guerre.
Yeah, such is war.
All right. Blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna go. What do Han and Luke ride on in the snow on Hoth?
Not down.
Leah.
Easy now.
Steady on. Jesus.
Which arm of Anakin's does Count Dooku cut off?
Well, hell, I don't know. Bobby, I was probably drunk.
What's that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it was the left, wasn't it?
Nope. This is right.
That was a 50-50 shot. So
It's the same one that.
Luke lost.
Yep. Yep, that is the accurate. When Luke asked what was in the cave on Dagobah, what was Yoda's response? And Hex to Hex is here. It says, sorry, have you muted, but watching, and hello. Hello!
How you doing, Joe?
what's up, Jeff?
Hope I know you can't hear us, but hopefully you're excited for tomorrow night. I'll take that as a yes.
It's not like he can hear you to answer you.
That's what I said. I know you're not you can't answer me, but
What is tomorrow? Wiley game? Or
yeah, Fridays we're doing
the questing nights?
nope, Western.
Oh, Western. Okay.
Questing night was supposed to be Tuesday night, but we had technical difficulties, and those difficulties were some jackass cut the internet into Matt's neighborhood. Which was a bag of BS. All right. What is Chancellor Palpatine's malicious Sith alter ego?
Darth Sidious.
Idiots.
There you go. What does TIE stand for?
Twin ion engines.
There you go.
I was hoping you were going to ask how many engines on a TIE fighter, because there's two of them, even though there's only one exhaust. Tricky.
Yep. You were right. Were whose last words to Luke?
You were right, or you were right?
You were right.
Oh, Jesus. This I should absolutely know.
Yes, you should. Because it's
Darth
from
Vader.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus.
Tell your sister you were right.
You were right. Yeah. I cried a little bit.
What is the name of the order Darth Sidious gives the clone troopers, which means they will kill all Jedi?
66, dog.
Yep.
Coincidentally, we used to mess with people playing Call of Duty and say execute order 66 and then start killing our teammates.
Nice.
Not really. It was a dick move, but whatever.
Whataburger, the hamburger joint down in Texas, gives out little numbered tints to the customers when they eat in. So you can go sit down while you wait for your food to be cooked. They had to stop making, or they took out the number 66 as one of the tints that they handed out
because
people were stealing them.
Kind of like road mile marker 420. That one gets stolen a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. That sounds like Rick and Morty assholes ruining Szechuan sauce at McDonald's.
Yep. Because people that have an obsession can't let other people enjoy nice things. Don't get me wrong. I am thoroughly, irrevocably, undeniably obsessed with Star Wars, as we all know. However, I would never take the number 66 Whataburger tint
from a Tim Whataburger.
From the Whataburger restaurant, because I want other Star Wars fans to have the joy of getting Order 66. It's like getting number 42.
It's fair.
It's the answer to life, universe, and everything. You leave that for others to enjoy. You idiots. I'll be nice. Guess Vader. What was Order 65? Let them all go. I don't know. I pinched some shrapnel from the ground at the Somme.
What?
Well, look at you.
That's awesome. Something tells me the French government wasn't particularly angry about that. Was it splody shrapnel?
Well, we will wait for Mr. Bex's answer.
Story about stealing. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't exploding shrapnel.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure it wasn't live ordnance. I'd imagine he'd have a problem getting that back into the land down under.
Right.
Or out of France.
Right. It was everywhere.
Yeah. Go figure.
Little round lead balls.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Well, gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it a night. Although I had a little something to eat before I came on. I'm still a little peckish.
Yeah,
and I still have to get up in the morning and go to work.
I am starving Marvin as well.
So I think I'm going to call it a night. We've had 2 hours. It's been a good 2 hours. I appreciate everybody that came and watched. I want to thank everybody that also joined me tonight. Bob, thank you. Devin and McMurray, thank you. So this is where we are. I'm getting some. Wow, that picture. Does that picture look garbagey?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll do it.
Use your main camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks better.
I'm getting some of that deck blue down. Getting some of that deck blue down. We're pretty much done with the sides now.
I like it.
Just a little bit of cleanup, and we're going to call it good. So, gentlemen, again, thank you so much.
Ooh, Paul Beckus, he bought the starter kit. Which starter kit, Paul? Was it Tactical or World at War?
Oh, Paul bought himself some lock and load stuff.
Yeah, bought himself some lock and load stuff. Yay! Although I'm sure the shipping and handling is absolutely murder.
Yeah, $50.
Yeah, I do want to point this out. That's not us. That's not the company. You want to blame high postal prices? Blame your government and their tariffs.
Yep.
Boy, yeah.
All right, man.
All right. Well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.
Be good.
Folks that are watching, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I'm going to keep doing it. It's stupid, but I don't care. Skittles.
Skittles.
We'll talk to you guys later.